Come in. Delvin, you look positively miserable. What's wrong? Did you run all that way, dear? The only time I've seen you run that fast is when there's meat involved. Oh. They finally come to pay a visit, have they? There goes my peaceful evening. Which of them is it this time? What do you mean you don't know them? It's the council, they haven't changed, and... Roland's replacement. Right. I nearly forgot. I miss him. So it's Roland's replacement. Who else? They sent 3. Well, that's rich. They're currently drawing sticks to see who has the misfortune of coming to visit me. What do you mean you think the new fellow volunteered? Well, that's an interesting development indeed. Maybe Roland taught his replacement a thing or two before he passed. Roland was the only one who willingly came to spend time with me. The others just hide behind their letters and their couriers. Did you get his name by chance? No. Well, is he coming up behind the path, or still in town? Doing the rounds? Well, shouldn't you be back there then? I mean, after all, you want to make sure they don't get into your tavern. Oh, they already did. How did that go? Not well. My condolences. How many barrels did they confiscate? Ooh. That is unfortunate. Well, I do appreciate you warning me. Do have a few things around here I could do some tidying up of before the council visits. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? No. Well, as a thank you for your troubles, because I'm sure it was only done out of the absolute kindness of your heart, no ulterior motives whatsoever. What was that potion you wanted recently? Liquid larceny. Could you maybe, by chance, pick a potion that sounds a little less illegal? Thank you. Write me a letter at your earliest convenience as to what potion you want, or enchantment, or whatever have you. I mean, goodness, I'll even come enchant a brew for you if you want after this favor. No trouble. And you just ran all the way down here, so it's the least I can do, really. There's a wash basin right there by the door. I would use it if I were you. I mean, after all, you don't want to go giving away the fact that you ran all this way to warn me if they pass you on the road. That and you stink. Sorry. Best of luck out there, friend. And thank you again. I mean it. Goodbye. I should have known those letters weren't enough to keep them away for long. It has been a while. Well, I should definitely tidy up those potions first. Oh, you're here. No. Wonderful timing. How can I help you today? Yes, I know who you are, dear. Yes, I'm aware of that too. Roland was your predecessor, correct? I recall you causing quite the stir. Well, more often than not, when someone passes away, the envelope they leave behind has 3 names in it for their replacement, but his only had 1. Why was that? Keeping secrets, are we? Probably for the best. Well, if you don't know how to keep secrets, then you'll never fit under the Council of Wardens now, will you? Oh, don't mind me. I'm just an old bored woman who's having too much fun. Come here, boy. Come sit. We'll have a look at you. Comfortable? Oh, I don't care that you're 40. You're still a child to me. What family do you hail from? None that I would recognize. Oh, well. I wouldn't be too sure. I've been around an awful long time. Know a lot of names. Oh, no, I'm sure you are only here to be peaceable. That's why I'm being so pleasant. No, but really, why are you here? It's been quite a while since a warden came out to visit me, so your lot must have a reason. Just the standard inquiries. I know you're new, my dear, but the council doesn't visit me for standard inquiries. Pretending like this is anything but a special occasion is quite foolish of you. So, what's on your mind? What can the sorceress help you with today? It's quite the long scroll you have there. That's a list of things they asked you to investigate on their behalf. I see. Well, in that case, pardon me for one moment. I promise I'm not making a run for it. I just need to grab something. All right then. Well, do go on. Ask me your questions. I'll see if I have any answers. Oh no, darling. This isn't for you. I wasn't offering. This is so I can deal with you. Proceed. Infraction. Infraction number 1. So official. No, I'm listening. Oh, it's delightful. Thank you for asking. Oh, now what's this about that toad business again? No, I've I've assured the council that I have absolutely no idea what they possibly could ever mean. I mean, why would anyone think that I would turn someone into a toad? I'm far too old and far too busy for that kind of nonsense. And you're going to take a talking toad's word over mine? I don't care if he's very insistent it's a talking toad. Well, in either case, no idea what you're talking about. Next. No. No, I don't have any recollection of that kind of thing either. Well, why would I go about selling that kind of potion when I know it's absolutely forbidden? It seems like it would be rather foolish of me, don't you think? I have a reputation for those sorts of things. Well, darling, I can't wait to get to know each other more. What exactly did your predecessor tell you about me anyway? It sounds just like him. She's not what she seems, but she's not to be trusted. Very Roland. No, don't get me wrong. I have a great amount of respect for your predecessor. It's no secret that I don't have much love for the council. But Roland was a good man. He knew what he believed in, and he stuck by it, regardless of who agreed or disagreed. His good word, his good opinion could not be bought or swayed. That kind of man is worth their weight in gold these days. He was a cold old codger. But he was the best of them. I hope you know how big of shoes you have to fill. You coming here with that scroll of theirs isn't really giving you much, well. What's next on that list? No, that's so strange. I have no idea why their couriers can't seem to find the direwood. Or why they show up back in the keep, confused, with brain fog. No, that sounds very strange. They should really look into that more. Anything else? Crow situation? Whatever could you mean? There seems to be a murder of crows hanging out around the keep. Now it's quite odd. I mean, really, you would think they wouldn't enjoy being around all the people there, so whatever's driving them there must have great reward for them. When you say it's as if they've been trained, what exactly do you mean by that? So it actually worked. No, sorry, I didn't say anything. Do go on, though. So what I'm hearing you say, is it what you mean by they've been trained? Is that they keep defecating on one particular warden's head? Who might that be by chance? Just out of curiosity. No, I didn't say anything. No. That is quite strange, and I am sure that my having very strong feelings of ill will towards that particular council member has absolutely nothing to do with all of the crow feces she finds herself covered in these days. What the coincidence, though. Really, that should go down in the history books. So anyway, what else is on your list? This is how it always has gone, my dear. You wardens bring me a list. I deny anything and everything on the list because really, what are you to me? You come and go like leaves on the wind. And I'm here. I knew Roland's predecessor, and Roland's predecessor's predecessor. You think I don't know the tricks? Yes, let's discuss why you're really here then. The curses. In the letter, they were inquiring about the curses, but you want to know more about the curses. Am I to understand that you're acting against the other wardens? Oh, now that's delicious. We might get along just yet. No wonder Roland picked you. What questions do you have? Not the council, not the other wardens. You. Anything and everything, what do you... Are they not telling you anything? Why do you think that is? Oh, you having a spine for one's probably a good place to start. Which ones in particular do you feel like are holding out information from you? So most of them. It pains me to ask. The head wizard. How's your relationship with him? No, you needn't ask about my relationship with him. He and I. Let's not waste your time. Pleasant. Well, the good news is he thinks you're of value. No, Chadrick isn't pleasant to anyone unless he thinks they're worth something to him. So the council may have written you off. He hasn't yet for some reason. Love a good political mystery, don't you? Well, I'm sure you don't, as you're in the middle of it, but... Right, the curses. My first experience with this string of curses was a few months back. An individual came to me not knowing what on earth had happened to them. I deduced that they were probably with one of the traveling caravans. A test subject, if you will. It's not uncommon for new individuals testing out curses to place one on someone in a traveling caravan. They know the path, they know where they'll end up, they know how to study it, how to watch what happens. But it was different. I've been uneasy about that case since. What is your familiarity with dark magic? Elementary level, then. No, I wasn't asking. The 3 basic schools of dark magic are jinxes, hexes, and curses. Easiest way to describe it, step 1, step 2, step 3. Depending on just how much ill will you have towards the individual, how much pain you want to cause, and what price you are willing to pay. Don't let anyone fool you. Magic has a cost, no matter what kind. There's one lesson you take out of here today, take that one. But this curse was different. You see, curses are meant to latch on to one part of someone or something and fester. Kind of an emotional or a physical decay, if you will, depending on what type of curse you lay. But this curse, it's as if it latched on and spread its fingers throughout the individual, When they learned to heal part of it on their own, it learned with them. I didn't let on to them how serious it was. Didn't want to scare them. I haven't seen something like that. Ever. And that should be concerning. Yeah, I did say that, didn't I? I see your members got a hold of the individual anyway. Yes, I told them that it wasn't unlike a blessing. Well, blessings are much more general. They're generally kind and good-willed magic, so they can just be laid upon as a blanket. If someone has a blessing laid upon a few extra areas of their life, they're not going to complain. But if someone's trying to lay a curse, typically they don't want to be found out right away, so curses are a much more precise kind of magic. What I meant this curse was not unlike a blessing. I meant that it had laid itself over them like a blanket, impacting more areas than most curses have the capability to, or a know-how to even. It had attacked hope, it had attacked faith, it had attacked love and trust. By the time they got to me, they couldn't sleep, they were having migraines, they were having tunnel vision. Yes, tunnel vision. I found that part peculiar too. What aren't you telling me? Well, I don't believe you for a second, but I don't think forcing anything out of you is going to give me any answers I want right now. Why does the tunnel vision interest you? Then we are on the same page on that at least. Few kinds of magic cause tunnel vision. And the most common is witches. No, not that kind. One of the darkest, most foul creatures you could ever imagine. They aren't human, believe me. Hunters, stalkers, murderers. The only food they consume is the still beating organs of their prey. And they don't seem to be that picky as far as species or race goes. They're wicked fast. They hunt at night. Their eyes are more accustomed to nighttime than daytime. If they step out in sunlight, their skin burns. But they are contained to the very aptly named Witchwood. I don't know who named that, they were very creative. We call it the Witchwood for a reason, though. It's to warn any travelers to go around it. If you go through the Witchwood, you're asking for certain death. The amount of enchantments that myself and other mages have had to lay to keep them there, I couldn't even count. why is a trace of their magic showing up outside. You mean to tell me you really have no idea? Shockingly enough, I think I believe you. And the council won't answer any of your questions on the matter. What are they hiding? It's best around the assumption that they're always hiding something. Technically, even you are. You're hiding the reason for coming here. From them. Not your secret safe with me. If I find anything else out, I'll send word. No, not letter. Good. Do not write me. You think they don't intercept every single letter? You have much to learn, my dear. I'm afraid we don't even know what we don't know yet. I don't know about you, but I don't like not knowing. I'll send a crow if I have anything for you. His name is Edward. Belongs to a dear friend of mine. He's one of the few that I know I can trust not to drop something into the hands of those I don't want it to go to. Yes, I make friends with crows often. No, I denied the whole thing, remember? For what it's worth, I found it quite funny too. But you'll never find me admitting to that. I have kept my eye on the Council of Wardens for quite some time, just as they keep many eyes on me. We have a mutual distrust of one another. Maybe one day I'll tell you the story as to why. Rest assured. The last time the Council was up to so many seemingly suspicious things in such a short span of time. It didn't end well for a lot of people, myself included. So believe me when I say I have a vested interest in making sure that they are kept in line. That includes you too, boy. If you find anything out, be a good lad. Let me know. I'm sorry I couldn't help you anymore. You politicians, always so polite to my face. Do you need anything in particular from me to go back to them and them deem it a successful afternoon? No, most of the time Roland didn't leave with anything. He always found a way. I think you'll be able to find your way just fine. All right then. Before you go, I think this would be of more benefit to you than me at present. Of Blessings and Curses, Volume 3. I've pored over this and the other volumes countless times. I practically have it memorized. Maybe a fresh set of eyes. Here. Now that I would recommend hiding from them. Travel safely, my friend. If that's what you are. Fair winds, and farewell, young warden.